Darin! Recently, I've been reading the news about the global report from Mercer ranking different cities in terms of the cost of living for expats.
Here is the result. I must say, it is no surprise to see where I was born and raised top the list. So sad. For those who don't know me well, I am a 香港人, moved to Singapore to work and to live right before COVID outbreak, which means, if we look at the cost of living report, I moved from the city ranked number 1 to the city ranked number 8. Daily life should be less costly.
Therefore, in this video, I'm going to share with you how much I spend in a day as a young expat in this little island in the Southeast Asia. But to manage your expectation, I am not gonna talk about the housing or the rent in this video, of which the price is a bit jialat in the recent days.
Also, I'm not married, I don't have kids, I don't have cars, I don't have a luxury lifestyle probably you know from the movie Crazy Rich Asians. I am just a normal young professional, a corporate worker, working in an international firm based in Singapore.
Without further ado, let's go! Today I'm working in the office, so the first spending in the day is the transportation from home to office.
And yes, it is quite far away from home to office, more than 20 kilometers apart. I have to firstly take a bus, and then change to MRT, and then it takes forever to reach office. Then I will have to pay a lot more. The fare could really go up during peak hour. Heng, I never get this situation before. Good job, Irene. In Hong Kong, if you lived 20 kilometers away from the central business district, you might need to take bus plus MTR as a combined journey for you to reach office. And if you have to cross the Victoria Harbour in your journey, the fare could go up a little bit.
Usually, I don't take breakfast in the morning unless my boyfriend's mom prepares for us. I would order a local kopi as my breakfast.
One kopi 一個雙打包，小杯。
For this type of local coffee with no sugar, no milk, hot and takeaway, it will cost you around $1 to $2 in the local coffee shop. And of course, if you want more flavor in life, you have to top up the price. 好肚餓啊! I'll go grab a bread. It costs from $1 to $2.5 per bread. My favorite red bean bread usually costs below $2. In Hong Kong, the bread is about the same price. It's not easy for you to buy just one single cup of local coffee there. It usually comes with a set. And if you buy it alone, it is at least 12 Hong Kong dollars per cup. It could go up to 20 to 25 at some places.
If I'm working from office, I'll usually choose to lunch in somewhere with aircon because I don't want to sweat.
I'm not sure if it is just me. I would 100% sweat if I lunch in somewhere without an aircon. Sweat a lot.
For the indoor option, you can obviously choose some cafe, restaurant, or some indoor food court. The food court will offer you a slightly cheaper version than the restaurant because sometimes you just have to pay the 10% of service charge and the GST of 7%. So in total, you have to top up 17% in addition to your original price.
And GST will raise to 8% in 2023 and eventually 9% in 2024.
Shag.
So this is our $7.80 meal for the lunch today. It's actually quite reasonable to have a $7-ish, $8 lunch in a food court. Of course, you can definitely get cheaper price lunch in the hawker center without an aircon. But if you want aircon, you want to sit 爽爽.
And sit 爽爽 is not only about having aircon. I also mean we have our own table and we don't get chased. In Hong Kong, you can have a cheaper option for sit-down lunch in fast food restaurants. 茶餐廳、車仔麵、燒臘鋪. It would cost you around $50 to $60 for you to have a meal plus a drink. But most of the time you have to share a table with someone else and you have to finish it fast. If not, they will remind you.
Finally off work, Leo. And for dinner, today my boyfriend's mom is free to cook for us, so it's likely difficult to calculate how much it costs to have dinner or buying a dinner for me as an individual.
In fact, dinner could be anything. I can choose something from the kopitiam, food court, or hawker center. The price would be pretty much similar to the lunch options. Or I can go for a restaurant or go have some cafe food. So maybe I just give you one example to show you how much a dinner could cost.
Dun dun! Tonight we are having dinner in this steakhouse and we ordered one steak per person, 225 grams, an eggplant plus a dessert. Our steak cost 27 Sing dollars before the service charge, but haha, today we have this 1-for-1. And in total, the bill is $54, so divided by 2 is $27 per pax.
When it comes to total, how much I spend in a day is around like the commuting plus breakfast plus lunch, $14 in addition to what I want to eat during dinner. Sometimes I could use around $16 to $18 to settle the entire day. Of course, if there is a good dinner plus some drinking events, then it could be up to $100 per day. Thanks for watching the entire video. Promise you I will do some English videos, so here it is. Go like and subscribe my channel. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far. There is a reason why I don't include the housing or the rent and the utilities or grocery into the comparison in this video. It is because in both places, Hong Kong and in Singapore, I don't rent a house. And for utilities and grocery, it's quite hard to calculate the per pax cost. So it's hard to give a very fair ground for this comparison, so that's why I just kicked this out. But anyway, I hope you've had a good laugh throughout the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye!